Hey, Glenn, how you doing?
Good. How you doing this morning?
I'll show you here in a second. All right, give Sadie some cat food. She was hungry. Yeah, I'm gonna show you what happened out here, weather-wise. Can you see? Look at the screens. It's covered in everything's covered in snow again.
Man, you got more snow, huh?
Can you see that? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at all that crap. The cats, I let them out on the porch, and they couldn't believe it.
They don't want anything to do with it, do they?
No, I don't think so. But Chucky, I might after the live, I might try to take him out in the snow and get some shots of him just running around in the snow. Maybe if they want to do it, it's up to them. Yeah, let's see what we can talk about today. I'm just trying to get all my together. I lost my mouse. Yeah, here it is. See what you done now? Yeah. Yeah, let's see who we got in here. Boom. First in today, the Swamp Picker. Glenn, how you doing, sir? It's good to see you, man. I put up a video today of the Star Wars unit. It's the one where I found that $100 bill in the Bible.
Oh yeah.
That's the second time that was the second time I'd found. I think I found a total of $121 now in total in Bibles. 3 bills, that one, and then a 20 and a 1. So I always look, and occasionally it pays off.
Yeah, you never know.
You just never know. That unit I was looking at last week with the guns, I studied that unit this week, and I did notice that one of the gun cases was bent, like one leaning up against the wall was probably empty. Now there was one that was leaning up against the wall that looked like it had a gun in it, and then there was the one with the gun case and the gun that I looked up, but that was just the case. So I'm looking at it more pragmatically.
Yeah.
I noticed that if everything went perfectly right from what I could see, there would be 2 guns. 2. And that's not to say there wouldn't have been more, or there might not have been any. So I had to decide, all right, forget the guns. What's the rest of the unit look like? I couldn't name one item that I could sell out of there other than what could have been. So I thought, well, looks like a good unit. Possible. So I thought I'm going to put a max bid on it. If I get it, great. If I don't, and I'll tell you what I put on it. Put 1,000. Didn't come close.
Man.
I was at that point. I'm like, I'm still processing that other unit at 1,000. I thought, okay, it ended up going for 1,400.
Okay. Yeah.
So I let it go. I hated to do that.
Yeah.
But when I saw the one gun case that was folded, then I knew that didn't have a gun in it.
I think you did the right thing.
I was really a little bit nervous at 1,000 because if I went in there and the first thing, I know me, the first thing I would have gone over there and felt that, and I would have, you got to know these things, man.
Yeah.
And if those had been empty, it would have been a pretty good loss on that with all probability.
Yeah. You got to analyze them a little bit closer when they're not live auctions.
Yeah, I had plenty of time to think about it, and I think I made more than an effort to get it in the price that I put up there. I really do. I don't feel bad about it.
Yeah.
I kind of did because that's the kind I would always bid on, but I thought I bid pretty good.
I think you did too. I wouldn't have went over 1,000 on it.
Yeah, I was thinking that might get it, but I was wrong. So that would have been interesting, and it could have really been good, but I was willing. I already have this other one going, and then we knew we had another snowstorm coming. There was a lot of variables involved in that.
Yeah.
So anyway, that didn't work out. So I'm still working on that other one, but the weather has been so nasty here. We sold that set of shelves out of that unit for $50.
Oh, well, that's good.
They came in the snow to pick that thing up. So we have started selling stuff out of it. I've tested all the guitar. Well, in the video you can see that all the guitars and amps and everything works. It's so that's going to be a good unit. And there's a lot of stuff, a lot of smalls that are in there that are just adding up little things. And there's three three video game systems and about 35 games, and there's tons of horror stuff like shirts. Well, with horror themes, I took all those out. Uh, 35 or so video games from PS2, 3, and 4. And there was an Xbox One games to that as well. So we're going to do pretty good on that unit. It's pretty good unit.
Did you do a second video on that, or?
I made a one scene from it. There's not really enough to put a standalone video, so I'm probably going to add some to my next video, and okay. I'll bring it in like that. I don't think it's going to be enough for a standalone video because it was a small locker, but everything in there was good stuff.
Yeah, because I was going to say I didn't see it. If you did one, I was looking for it.
Yeah, it would just be short. So what I'm going to do is just add it to another video here soon, and I've made a few scenes with it. So that's kind of where I am. I'm a little disappointed about not getting the gun unit, but you know what? Yeah. I could just see me going in there and opening that case weighs like, oh shit, I know there's nothing in there. And then I would have like a 22 rifle in that one. So if you got about $100 bill there. I'm trying to think at it pragmatically. I'm like, I've got plenty of guns.
Yeah.
So I would have liked to have looked at the rest of that unit, no doubt about it. But sometimes you just got to do the right thing. And I hadn't even talked to Julie about it. I like to keep her in the loop on it. And then I showed her, and I said, I'm not really going to push too hard. I'm going to put one limit on it. And what I told you is what happened, and here we are. So stuff happens.
Yeah, well, it'd be worse if you went higher with it and got it, and then no gun in that other case, or no gun. I could have got
the unit, but my God, what if it didn't have any in there, and then all I've got is like $400 or $500 worth of stuff? Then I'm just sitting there looking like an idiot, I don't know, but it didn't.
That's why you have to go back, like you said, and analyze it, not just look at them once, several times.
Yeah, had that been a live auction, I probably would have gone ahead and bought it. For once, when you're at a live auction, it's different.
Yeah.
There's people in your face. There's the testosterone factor. So you can take all that out of the equation when you do it online, But I know how it is. If I'm getting there and there's people that I'm like, okay, I've been fighting these guys for years, and they were wanting it, I wouldn't have let them have it, or I would have bid a lot more than that. So let's see who we got here. Patrick, how you doing, sir? Good to see ya. He's lighting up the thumb. We need all the thumb lights we can get, man. That's right. Hey, Mad Dog, how you doing, bud? They have a KT Treasures store, all Brownsboro storage unit. Bad pictures. Brownsboro Road. That would be. I'm not sure what they're called now. I'll have to check it out. We'll look at it here in a little while. Hey, how you doing, Todd? Yeah, man, it's all good, bro. I've been following the Department of Doge. Getting rid of this is how they're going to get rid of all the government facilities that are working against the American people, like the IRS and the Federal Reserve. They're all going to be gone, man. It's such a good thing to watch. And the Department of Education, they're going to ice that, send that back to the states so people can put focus on the education and not the kickbacks and the woke stuff.
Yeah.
So what they're going to do is try to cure the nation. We're last in the world in education in our country. Last, dead last. This includes every nation on the planet, other than some of the third world. But we're officially dead last. But we're number one in one thing in education, being dead last in student performance. You want to know what that is? How much money per pupil is spent into the Department of Education. We spend more money per pupil to be dead last. So they're going to get rid of the Department of Education. They're going to flush it down like that turd that, you know, you get a floater sometimes.
Yeah.
And sometimes them floaters, if you don't have a strong flush, it won't go down. Well, we had to have Elon Musk come in and install a really good fluid master to that. You get there when you push the handle. You got to get that Department of Education down the old crap hole there. Yeah. Send it on down there and get it right where it needs to be with all the rest of the woke.
Well, I don't know about other areas, but I know here, one of the things that I don't like is a lot of the kids get left behind and stuff because they have so many non-speaking English students. They have to direct all their attention to them. So the ones that do speak English, they can't give them the attention they need.
Yeah, I mean, this whole thing has to be sent back to the states, and that's what they're going to do, and that's what they should do. You don't want the federal government involved in all that stuff. And plus, we don't need to be paying taxes on our income anymore. That was only done. It was supposed to have been temporary. It was never ratified into law. So we are going to see an end to the IRS. They're just going to do it incrementally because people freak out. You got, well, I think they call them snowflakes. It's kind of like see all these snowflakes out there? That's kind of representative of what we're dealing with. Lots of snowflakes, folks. You see that? You got to melt it. All right. So things are looking good. All the crimes are coming out. It's so good to see them all scattered. You got to wonder how many. There was a really good story. Pam Bondi had some prisoner involved in some really bad stuff transferred to a place to where he was going to be executed. So they're absolutely applying the death penalty. Some of the worst criminals. I mean, they don't have any problem killing us. So, I mean, I guess, you know, an eye for an eye kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mad Dog. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? Did buy the most expensive in your area. How are you doing? Well, I'm doing good. As far as expensive units, I put $1,000 on that gun unit. Didn't get it. And I didn't feel bad about it after that. I wasn't going to let it go cheap. I noticed that one of those guns that was in there when I looked at it close, one of the gun case was folded. So I'm like, okay, one of them I know doesn't have a gun in it. The one leaning up against the wall looked like it had one in, and there could have been another one or two over there. But I wanted to be a little more pragmatic because I'm still working on that other unit. I know I'm slow. I get that. That's okay. I'm a storage buyer, but I buy it at my own pace. You know, I don't have to do this for a living. So I'm like a metal stacker, storage hunter, treasure hunter, whatever you want to call me. I call myself a YouTuber. He likes to do all these things, and I share them with everybody, you know. I would have liked to have got that, Mad Dog. I really would have, but sometimes you just got to be a little more pragmatic. I thought I had a chance when I put the bid in, you know, but they wanted it more. It probably got beat up on it. Hopefully I don't want to say what I think. The KT Treasures unit has nice clothes and maybe jewelry. Well, that's what I always want to find is jewelry. Real jewelry. Let's see what he said about education. The education set needs to be fixed. Not every person yeah, it's a joke. Why do you have a federal level at that? That's so stupid. Why would you put that at a federal level? They've gone through the Department of Doge has gone through like 2%. of the federal bureaucracy, 2% of it, and already found trillions of dollars missing. By the time they get through the whole thing, we're going to see where the $35 trillion in debt is. It's going to be all kicked back, put into crazy things. They were paying like $50 million to send condoms to the Gaza Strip. Another one in Iraq, they were sending millions of dollars to promote a Sesame Street show that was propaganda. I mean, there's just thousands of things like that. All this stuff has nothing to do with us. It was just for them. And when I say them, I'm the Washington establishment who's there to enrich themselves. Screw them. We don't need to fund these millionaires to get more of our tax dollars to try to put us in chains. Okay. What else do we need to see? Super Spar. Good morning. May the lockers be with you. Yes. Speaking of that, I put one up of a Star Wars unit this morning, and there was, I think the Force was with me on that when I opened up the Bible on that one. There was $100 in there, an old $100 bill, but who cares, right? I mean, that money's still good till probably April. At some point, we're going to have to take it all in and exchange it for the new, but it's not even out yet. We've got to get to that point, but it's already set up. But you got all the, you got to melt the snowflakes at this point. They're frozen solid. Mad Dog, you've been on the one with beer, sports unit, guns, NASCAR. That was at 2000. That one I meant. Well, that one ended up going for 14, but I felt good at 1,000, man, because I'm looking at everything that I was figuring. What do I get out of this unit if none of the guns are in there? And that has happened to me before.
Yeah.
And I looked around, and there wasn't actually anything I could point my finger to other than containers. Okay, there might have been a TV set, but we don't get a whole lot for TV sets. Matter of fact, we end up using them. We end up, like family has TV, and we'll just say, well, here, grab one out of there. That happens a lot. Yeah. There's a field units look like trash. You'll have to look. Yeah, that you get that little feeling you get. I had a little bit of that in that gun unit. My honest opinion is I think it would have been at least a break even at 1,000. Had there been, if those two guns had been there, that would have been close to a break even right there. But you never know. There could have been more. Like I said, I found that one unit with 6 guns in it, and they were all classics. So you just never know. I love money in the Bible and books. Yeah, I always check, man. I'm in the same boat as Jeebus. I've never found money in Bibles. I've found money in picture frames. I haven't found any in a picture frame. I find it a lot just in totes, just like out of nowhere. Like it could be in the bottom of a tote. There'll be like a couple of dollars. And whenever I find paper money, it's usually $2 bills. They're usually 2s because people just, they hoard them for some reason. Hey, there's Harry, 60 plus adventures. Technically, man, when you turn 70, you're still 60 plus, right? So you can do that too. You can keep the name. Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate you commenting on my new video. It wasn't actually a brand new video, Harry, but it actually happened, and there it was. It was just I didn't get one this week, so I'm still working on that last one. US. That's right. And Super Spar, same. I found a lot of $2 bills. Yeah, I found a bunch of them, man. The one of the best units I bought for like in the $200 range was Wasn't that daggone long ago. I bought one out in Mount Washington, and there were silver dollars. Harry, I know you commented on. You said there were silver dollars, proof dollars, and they were all silver. It was filled with it. Paid $180, and I had a pitching machine that was in there that I got good money for that. Hundreds of dollars for that. I forgot how much. That was such a good unit. So I got all those dollars, and I've been really lucky over the years in finding silver in storage units. So silver and quite a few gold rings. I've done good in that department. I've never seen that one, so I thought it was a new one. It was new to me. Well, it was new to you, right? So it's the same. It happened. It just didn't happen recently, but it semi recently. A lot of times in my old videos, I remake them because I used to not be very good at. Maybe I'm not still, but I think I'm better at putting my videos together. But I had to take out a lot of fluff and crappy stuff from the one I had up before. So it went from like 28 minutes to like 14 minutes, and I didn't take out anything of real substance. So, yeah, yeah, I'm just being honest here. Man, dog, I check if people hide stuff in pictures for money and valuables. Well, yeah, I've never really found any in pictures, and I have looked. And dog, did get the jewelry box. Be nice if I can $10 unit. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a jewelry box in a unit for $10, wouldn't it? Yes, sir. Tell you what we'll do, man, dog. Since I know you like to do this, and I'm gonna star this. We'll go in there and see what's available right now. Let me hide that. Let's see if I can do this without running my pie hole too much. Share screen. There it is. Is that showing up there, Glenn? There it is. Yeah, it's showing. All right. I was just looking at that's in Florida. I'm not going to Florida for fish. I can promise you that. Sometimes I'll watch an auction that's way out of town just to see because the price is so stupid. I can't believe it. So I have to watch it. Let's see. We'll go over here in this zip code. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to take out the manager specials, though. I get aggravated when I see those. Yeah, let's see here. Don't like the way that looks. I don't want any big furniture unless it's got some powerful payola in there. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Look at that. Look at that piece of crap furniture. Look at that, Glenn. Yeah, that's a freaking, that's a boat anchor there. Yeah, I'm wasting my time looking at that. So we're going to pull that off. This one, okay. I've seen all these. I just want to see which one I want to show you guys. That's one of those, if you can get for $10 kind of units. I probably will not try to get this little grab and go because I think it's just going to be motor parts, and I don't do well with those unless they're brand new. So yeah, fish tape. Now that's not going to be worth my time. Let's see here. $60 dresser. Let's see. We'll take a peek. It's free to look. This one's just right down the street. Okay, in tables. I just don't like the way they pack this.
Yeah.
It says I don't like the piled clothes. Makes everything so much harder to deal with.
Well, it's like they took no pride in it.
Zero pride in it. It's a 60, which is fair for this. There's a bed. It looks hand to mouth, and there are shoes. Wait a minute. What's that? I can't tell. I'll do my due diligence here. I mean, there's shoes here, though. So there could be good money in shoes. So that's a plus. Man, I have got my stock built up so good right now, Glenn. I'll tell you what, I have got to get on the sales part of it. We haven't been doing a whole lot of selling around here lately, just a little bit. Like I said, we sold those shelves from this last unit, and that's the first item we sold out of there. All that money's coming back. There's no doubt in my mind. And here's some more shoes here. Yeah, this could be one that I. Let me see which location this is at. That's in Bardstown Road in Fern Creek. Yeah, that's close to here. I'm thinking there could be a couple $100 in shoes here by themselves.
Yeah, if it goes cheap enough, it might be worth it.
Yeah, it would have to be cheap though.
But it looks like a lot of donation stuff.
Yeah, some of these clothes could be all right. Uh, some of them, but I just don't like the way the rest of it looks. I need clues. There's probably 150 or so dollars in furniture in here. I would guess. It says dresser, chest, tables, end tables, headboard, patio furniture, coffee table, large TVs, mattress, box springs, lamp, bed frame, shoes, totes, boxes, and bags. I mean, it's a 10 by 15. Yeah, I might put a bid on it but I'm not going to go high on this. Does it say Q? Q shoes? I like those. Yeah, there's enough shoes in here to get me interested, I guess, because I can absolutely barter with those. I may be looking to get a second person to barter with, and Jay's probably going to be like once or twice a year now. He's not able to get the silver and gold he used to get. I will just. I mean, if he wants, he could just pay me cash. I could still take that cash and turn it into something. They still take it.
Yeah, you could do it that way.
Yeah, I mean, we have before. I just, like when he didn't have enough gold and there was stuff he still wanted. I mean, one time I actually gave him a credit and then he did make it up later. But I really don't like to do that. I did it for him, but I wouldn't do it for anybody else unless I've been dealing with him for a while. So here's what I'll do, Glenn. I'll go ahead and shit, I got to log in. Are you kidding me? Well, I'll do it later. I think I will bid on this one just to keep it in my bid manager. Let's see if I can log in easily without showing any.
Hey, give me a second here, Mark.
All righty. Let me see. Oh, okay, you can't see my password, so okay, I'm not a robot. I don't think so. All right. We'll get a bit identity verification. Okay, you got to do. We'll go with the text. Okay. All right, come on, send it in here. There it is. 66421. Okay. My code. Okay, I'm in. So, where did that locker go? Oh, Jesus, Mark. I lost it. You are so stupid, man. God. I'm talking about me, man. Okay. You think I'm an old man doing this? Where is it? I lost it. There it is. All right. I haven't given up yet, Glenn. Here we go. All right. I'll put 70 on it just because. That way I can keep track of it. Okay. See, I think that one's definitely worth $70, man. When you got, there's probably just saying $20 a pair. There's $60 right there. And this tub of shoes, the shoes should pay for the unit. So everything else would be profit at that. And I promise you it will go higher though. So, but I like the fact that there's a lot of shoes. There could be more back in there. I don't really think it's a great unit, but I don't think it's bad at all. So I'm comfortable with bidding on that. Let's see what else they got. Let me see if anybody's made any comments. Mad Dog, worst time. I don't know. I feel if it's cheap. No clothes. I don't see any. There can be very good money in shoes.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine, man. I was just looking at this, and the shoes is what I bid on. I only bid on the shoes, so I mean, I will get outbid. But yeah, I want to keep an eye on it. I mean, clothes, like you say, I'll probably pull some things out of here that if they fit me and they're good, or family members or whatever, and I'll donate the rest. Mattress and box springs, I'll donate that. Furniture, we could sell that. Shoes, those would be a trade. Yeah. So let's look elsewhere now. Let's see what else we can find. I'm not going to bother with that little piece of crap unit there. Those kind are just embarrassing to put up as a standalone video because they just look stupid. Unless you open it up and there's all kind of freaking good stuff in there, which is not likely. So I'm going to go to the map. Look at all these locations around here. Sweet. There's a new public storage there. I haven't been to that one yet. This one's right up the street here. Okay, they got one locker. That makes it better. Now look, I took that manager special thing out. Look at that crap that's in there. You think I would bid on this anyway? Look at that. No, not for me. I kind of think it sucks. Although one thing that would sell fast if it was in good shape, the storage ottoman.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That cleans up, even if it's vinyl. If it's not messed up, you could get $40 for that easily.
Yeah.
But that couch there, I'm not so sure about that. Although it doesn't look too bad, but I don't want to mess with it. I wouldn't let it stop me from buying it if I like the rest of it, though. All right, we'll look again before I come back into the chat. What is it? Rocking chair, dresser. What is? Look at all this furniture in here. I don't want just furniture.
Oh, huh.
It's just furniture. Somebody will want that, but it's not going to be me, man. I want to find the treasure.
Yeah.
If you could get this cheap, though, I mean, you can make a bit of money on it. There's probably $400-500 worth of furniture in there. So there's an opportunity for profit. So if you can determine that that's not pressed wood stuff, then that might be a good buy for. That's not the one I want to go for. Don't like it. I recognize it as a moneymaker, though. This is like one I just bought 2 lockers ago where it was mold, and this one has that kind of look to it. It's just terrible, and nobody's bid on it, and it sells when? Tomorrow?
Man, huh.
Where's this place at? I bet it's Shepherdsville Road. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of this unit. I will look at it again. I'd have to have one thing in mind here. All I see is bags of, looks like a thong. I mean, there's just bags of clothes. It's going to be like a lot of clothes. If you can sell clothes, you might want to buy this.
Yeah, it's different. Like you see bags with corners in them, but
exactly. I always look for that. If you see corners, and there's a good chance they just didn't have any boxes, and they put a lot in bags. And sometimes you can get lucky. See, they got a close up here. I'm not seeing anything in that picture. Betting that's worth a zip. Zooch. That's a turd. I've already determined that's a turd. All right, let's go to another one. Let's do a 93308. I can see these. Yeah, let's try that.
Okay.
And we'll do, yeah, I bet you it brings up
Daryl.
Daryl's. Here's the first one, Daryl's. $60. It's a grab and go. Let's see what they got in here. Okay. Why didn't, well, I guess they did it right. They're not supposed to walk in there, but you got a rolling toolbox there with, that's kind of nice. There's a toolbox there. Coleman cooler, big one. That looks nice. Yeah, I mean, if you could get it for 60 or $70, you might make a little bit of money on it, but it's not exciting. Let's see if it shows anything. What is that? Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I can't make it out.
It looks like it goes into a wall. It's kind of
Yeah.
like one of those little wall mirrors. Oh, it could be like a hideaway where you could hide your piece in there. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, it's all right, I guess. Nothing exciting, but let's see what else they got. Okay, let's look at this. What's this? Oh, it's a refrigerator. They took the doors off.
No.
It's $100 to $200 there if everything works. But it's not very exciting though. On the trashy side, let's see what this one looks like. Ooh, that looks like a vintage something or other right there. The way the legs are. What is that?
Maybe it's an old TV.
Is that an old TV? It almost looks like leather.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
That looks like leather to me. It's saying that there's washer, dryer, bed, Christmas tree, chairs, razor cart, bicycles, kid books, toys, compressor, fishing poles, tackle boxes, toast boxes, computer, artwork, ice chest, shelving, luggage, go wise, cooker. I don't know what that is. It's probably a good little unit, but it's $500.
Man.
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, it's probably not a bad. If you've got a good washer dryer, I mean, that's a big chunk of it right there.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
No. It'll probably go up higher than that.
Oh yeah, that would sell quick. The compressors, fishing. I don't know how your fishing does in your area, but around here you could sell that stuff. It's okay. I mean, at the price, there's not going to be a whole lot of profit in it, but it might be some. All right, I'm gonna come back in the chat. I want to see who's here. I want to go through the posts, man. Let's see. Where did we leave off? I'm going to start from the beginning. Oh, Lord. There it is. Okay. Show unit at your area. Yeah. Mine suck worse than, yeah. Yeah. Clothes. I don't see any. Yeah. If you see name brand clothes, that's always a good way to get started. You know, clothes that are good name brands, and then that means they bought good stuff. There can be very good money in shoe. Yeah, that's the one I did bid a tenner on, or it's what, $70. I won't get it at 70, but if nothing else better comes around, I could go for that because it's only a few miles from here. Let's see, New York.
Hey, Mike, you still have storage treasures up on the
For real, man? Okay. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Storage auction price, you can trade with him. Yeah, if he was on the other side of the country, I could.
Yeah.
I mean, so there's a little bit thing about the logistics of the situation, which might put a hamper on that one, man.
Yeah.
I would love to be able to trade with him. I tell you what, I would definitely barter with him because I know he gets gold and silver, and he wouldn't mind dealing with it. I just want to get it. Uh, I mean, hell, gold's almost $3,000 an ounce now, man. I got to do some. I ought to do some coin videos from gold coins from that I bought years ago, and show how much they've gone up in value. That might make it good. Um, couldn't do any worse than my last storage video. I think I got 105 views on it. It's just terrible. Uh, yeah, I would love to, man. Seriously, but it's just not possible. I mean, if he's ever around, I mean, he'd be more than welcome. I would say, come on by for a pick, man. It'd be interesting and make a good video. But I don't know if he's ever in this area, and I kind of doubt it. 110. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to go through it again. I think better when I can just sit down and relax, and and I'm not doing a live. When I'm doing a live, I kind of my mind's going here and there. You know, jerseys can be good money. Yeah, I've seen those sell good, and I do use those. I do barter those. Public Storage has got some auctions coming up soon, so I'll be looking at those. Pass. I think I know which one he's passing. Those can be all right, but I mean, anymore, weed's kind of legal, so the kind of drugs they're dealing, I wouldn't want to get involved with. I don't mind the weed stuff, but because for the most part, it's legal here. But yeah, I mean, it always should have been legal. I think the government didn't want it legal because they wanted to make the money on it. Because they're the ones funding the freaking cartels now. We found out.
Yeah.
We're funding the I don't know how far into that I ought to get, but that's bad, dude. That's bad. Those, those all that when Biden just left all the supposedly Biden left all the equipment, $85 billion of equipment. They're selling against us.
Yeah. Huh.
Does anybody have a clue as to how bad that is? That's treason.
Yeah.
I don't know if people understand the ramifications of treason or not, but people are going to get hung over this, and they deserve it. We'll see you later, Glenn. Glenn, the swamp picker's cutting out. Glad you swung in, sir. Mid-century furniture. The legs are 50. Yeah, I've noticed that, Mad Dog, and Glenn and I both seem to think it looked like leather on the back, which was odd. Could it have been something leaning up against it? I don't know. It was strange. But yeah, mid-century furniture, it sells pretty good here. But I think before long, I think antiques are going to make a comeback because people are going to have more money pretty soon. It's going to happen, folks. He got gold and silver, but you have to ship to eat. I'm not going to be able to ship all the stuff that I got to him. It'd be a fortune.
It probably costs more to ship it than whatever an item would be worth.
Yeah, and I don't want any gold shipped to me where I've got to test it myself and stuff. I do that on a personal level. If he was here, we would do it together.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to sell. I wouldn't want to sell it that way either and have somebody say, well, it wasn't any good. Well, of course, I check all mine thoroughly, man. Enough for eBay and whatnot stuff. Yeah, man, people are loving that shit, man.
Yeah, if you do eBay and whatnot, we don't do it. We just do Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, I mean, our YouTube channels, we could use these for a gold mine. Actually, once the IRS is done with officially, then you don't have to worry about all the transactions you got to compile and everything. I still keep track of everything. I sell just to know how we did. So I've got proof of everything I've ever bought and sold. But in the future, we're not going to need to do all that. So as far as online payments, no problem. I mean, we're going to be going to a whole new financial system, folks. I mean, there's going to be a lot of money. There's already been a lot of money put in every registered American that lives here, citizen, into a QFS account. And the first thing that'll be put in there is the money that we're going to get back that they made off of us for our entire lives with our birth certificates. Yeah, that's right. We were traded as cattle. How does that make you feel? It's gonna make us feel pretty good here for too long.
So is that going to be based on your age? The longer you live, the more you're going to get back, or how's that
Yeah,
going to work?
because all that interest of that is going to compound over like if you're in my age, like 68, 69 years old, 69, um, all the money compounded and all the money that they made, this could very well be millions of dollars because of the compounded interest. And then from what I understand, now this is not etched in stone, but the least amount of money a citizen will get when this is all the wealth is redistributed from all the gold and the silver, all of the money taken from the elites that were doing all this against us. And they lost all their funding, the Rothschilds, people like this, the all these criminals. The least that they were going to, like if you're 18 or older, the least that that group would get the least amount of money, and they projected around $3 million. 65 and over around 11 million. Now, can I guarantee you'll get that soon? No, I can't guarantee that. But I can guarantee that's what's going on. That's what's being worked on when we go to the new QFS, because we are going to get the money back. They're not just taking the money from the criminals; they're giving it to the people. They had to take enough to fund our financial system, which will be backed by gold and silver. That's already done. So the money will be, but it's going to be done in a way where it won't be all of a sudden, because you can't take a big lump of some of the money and just throw that out there. Boom. Just like that, because people don't know how to handle stuff like that. So it's going to be done on a more of an organized basis. How, I don't know. I've been following this for 7 years, and I've been getting more excited as it goes along, just to see people free again. They won't know how to act. Some people, I think, like the old Matrix and they want to cling on to it, man. And what they just don't understand. All this big pharma stuff too. They're already lawyering up because they're busted for pushing all these. Well, I won't get into that here, but you know what I'm talking about. Fauci and the rest of them criminals. Need I say more? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. The pirate went to Maryland and took a flight there, took home with U-Haul. Oh, he came back with U-Haul. So he just returned the U-Haul to a U-Haul in California that he got in Maryland.
Yeah,
I guess you can do that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Huh, that's pretty interesting.
With your fuel and flight, to do that.
Yeah, I mean, coming from Maryland, he could have hit Kentucky on the way back, but unless it was already full. But yeah, a lot of stuff that I'd barter isn't large. It's clothes, shoes, video games, stuff like that. Tools. Now, tools can be pretty heavy. I got a lot of that. Toolboxes. I got all kind of good stuff. Sure, I sent pictures to him, card and other stuff. Yeah, I mean, it'd be great, but logistics. Would he get enough to fill a U-Haul Not in my case. I mean, he might be able to fill a van, you know, a big van. Super Spar. My buddy has his birth certificate authentication stuff done. I've read the paperwork he got back from the State Department. How much did he get back, Super Spar? Do you know, or did he have to sign an NDA? Because a lot of people have to sign NDAs. That's when, if you hear me not talking about anything, all of a sudden, or if I say, well, I can't talk about that, then you'll know that if I was under an NDA. But once you go in to get your QFS account started and all that stuff, they're already there, but you've got to go in there and confirm your identity to them. You know, I mean, you'll have all your, it'll be easy to do. So, I mean, that this way, the only people that are going to get money are the ones that have lived here and have been robbed their whole lives, which is pretty much everybody that's been here the last whatever amount of years, lots of our whole lifetimes. So yes, wait a minute, Super Spar. If you know any details, I'd love to hear them, because I mean, this is starting to happen. It is starting to happen, and it's going to be great.
So are you gonna have to show your identification and birth certificate, or how's that gonna work?
Not sure if you got to show your birth. I think you're going to have to show several forms of ID, which that is a legal one. But you'll have, you know, like your driver's license, some bills you have, or whatever. So, from what I understand, you got to go to a redemption center first, and then you take back your old bills. Now they'll be good from right now. It's like they're saying to the end of April, but none of this is official yet. They're still working on taking down the old guard. The more we take down, and before all this thing switches, what's going to happen is the EBS, the emergency broadcast system, that's going to override the mainstream media's satellites and stuff. They're gonna absolutely just take over the airwaves and explain over the course of up to 10 days, running in loop, of the videos of what has been going on behind the scenes that we've been fighting. Well, actually, the fight started really after Kennedy was shot in '63. That's when the military was devising a plan of the white hats, and you're seeing the tail end of it now. It's amazing, man, what's going on. I only know little bits and pieces of it. You know, I don't know. I just know what's been released to the public. And they don't talk about this on it. Even the people in and Trump doesn't talk. Trump talks only about the surface level stuff, because he doesn't get involved with any of that stuff. That's all being handled by the military, the 200 generals that stood behind him. Well, you know, each one of those generals has their own little army. The Marines are all Trump's. You know that. They're the only arm of the military that can show their funding and everything, and be audited and be okay. The rest of them are all messed up because it's all bullshit. That's why they've been using our funds for. When Reagan was talking about the military industrial complex, and then, you know, all the presidents talk about the dangers of that, they fund both sides of wars to get the wars going, because that's how they make money. So all the wars we've been in were probably started to create war, and that's how they made their money, with selling munitions, and they want less people anyway, so that's good. So they're killing two birds with one stone there. They only want 500 million people left by 2030, which is less than 4 years from now. So had the elections gone wrong, I guess we'd be in pretty deep shit right now, right? But I don't want to think about that, because looks like we're going to make it. Looks like we made it. I don't know. That was bad, dude. I'm not going to sing that. Hall in California. Yeah, he's got a good. I'll tell you something else. He's got some decent weather. I got crap here. weather around here absolutely sucks. I mean, it'll be fine later on, but then it'll be so hot, I'll be like cussing about that too. Our weather does suck here. We've got all this going on right now, but he's got perfect weather all year long there, I would say. Matter of fact, we're lucky here because we're on kind of a higher ground here in Jeffersontown. There's flooding in lower lying areas right now and all over Kentucky. Flooding. There you go, Glenn.
Give me a minute, Mark. Sorry.
No, you're good, bud. So the flooding and the snow, there's people all around us right now. Luckily, we got through it with their power out because we had wind and snow and everything yesterday. So we got lucky there. Yeah, as far as Glenn goes, Glenn, the pirate would come see you to buy stuff from you if you got enough eBay and whatnot. I think Glenn has a guy that he deals with now, but if he ever got a lot of stuff, he might want to look at that. I'll make sure he sees this post. He might already seen it. I don't know. All right. Superfar says he hasn't gotten anything yet, but the paperwork he has says he owes no debts. John Kerry. Well, John Kerry's a crook, but that doesn't mean his name can't be on it. John Kerry's one of those climate criminals, man, where they're trying to use climate to justify culling the population. Yeah, that's how evil these people are, man. Yeah, John Kerry. I don't care whose name's on it as long as it's a check and it's coming our way. So that will happen. But we're not officially there yet until after the EBS. And I believe there's going to be, there has been EBSs go off in certain areas. So they may not do them all at the same time. But I think the big one will be done all at one time. Just my opinion. They took everything from my buddy. He lost his house. Now he lives in a truck. Can you dig into that a little bit more? I'd like to hear what you have to say about that. What's going on with that? Mad Dog says he's buying a collection on cards, clothes, and toys. My God, I can't understand why he doesn't get enough stuff and how he can go across the country and do all this. He must have a lot of people working with him on stuff because there's a lot of work into processing all this stuff, listing the stuff, shipping the stuff. You know, when you get stuff, you got to clean the stuff. I mean, it's usually dirty, dusty, or what. Yeah. So I don't know how he does it. I guess he's got a lot of help. I know he's got family members that work with him and all that stuff. Yeah, mid 20th century art, glass, and all that stuff. Yeah, let's thoughts. Mark Manilow, looks like we made it. Yeah, I'm not a big Barry Manilow fan, man. You know, I don't have anything against him, but we used to when I was in school back in the day. I guess that guy's much older than me. We called him Barry. I'm not going to say it. I'll get flagged for saying that. Yeah. All right. I'll just leave it at that. They call him something. Yeah. His family works for him and other friends. Yeah, I figured because it takes a lot of work to get all that stuff processed at the level he buys at. I mean, I got 3 buildings that I've got right now that are halfway, 3/4 of the way full. And I could use a little bit more space. I know he's got like a warehouse. You know, at one point he had like a huge warehouse. Let's see here. Come on, guys, chat it up. There we go. Treasure Scavengers. I like that name, man. Hello, I'm glad you swung in. Treasures. Yeah, we were just looking at some storage auctions online and stuff like that. Just talking about anything you feel like talking about. My co-host has got a phone call going on right now. Let's See if we can throw something entertaining out of it. Yeah, I'll show y'all something funny. This I showed this last week, but if you didn't see it, this is a little spoof I did from when I took the wife to a storage auction. Wait a minute. I'm going to show you this.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, Glenn, you got to see this. And then here we go. We got a new poster here. So I want to show him what Julie did at the storage auction.
All right, guys, I've got this piece of furniture over here. I'm getting aggravated with it. I'm gonna back up into it with my van and crush it. Rushing it.
That's what I'm thinking about, that. There, problem solved. Flash. Hey,
Yeah, right. That's right. So there's that, right? So welcome, man. Appreciate you. Treasure Scavengers. I'll have to check this out. Let me see if he's got a channel here. Treasure. Yeah, of course he does, Mark. All right, I'm gonna go Treasure Scav. How do I go to there from this? I want to look it up. Maybe we can give you some subs. YouTube. Yeah, Treasure Scavengers. All right. TreasureScavengers. Treasure Scavengers. Here it is. Oh, okay. There you go. I'm going to subscribe to Treasure Scavengers, and then I'll check you guys out. So everybody here, if you want to see another good channel here, they busted 1,000 subs. They got over 700 videos. Want to subscribe to this channel? I'm not signed in. I got to sign in over at the other one. I'm signed in on my other. Let's do it from here. All right. I know. I'm going to do this. I mean, it's important to them, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Here's a Karen video. Let's see. Here we go. All right. We're going to do this for them. So, Treasure Scavengers, once again. I could do this. You look familiar. I know you guys, don't I? You changed your name?
They used to be under a different channel name, but I can't remember.
Okay.
All right, got some really exciting news. We might be actually starting to.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Whoa. I don't know if this is the. I'm going to make sure. Okay, I'm going to give you a like there. I want to go to your channel. Come on, Mark, you're slow. All right, I'm subscribing, and I am all notifications. So there you go. I'll leave that up. Now I got to find my other browser. So everybody, wait a minute. All right, there we go. So if anybody in the chat isn't subscribed to Treasure Scavengers, give them a subscribe. Welcome. I hope that helps a little bit. I know you got at least one. Mad Dog says consignment and buys out YouTube channel stuff and other people's units. I tell you what, man, I would definitely work with him on this because I get new stuff all the time. It's just a shame he's like 3,000 miles away. That makes a difference. I did it. You did it. I did. Yo, Adrian, I did it. I did it. That's right. Julie, you got any coffee back there? Can you take this? You're not on screen. No, it's not. She's afraid because she shaved her head this morning. She wanted. I said, I just want to see what you look like bald. So she shaved her head and she didn't like how it looked. So we're going to put something down there later, cover it up for a while. Isn't that right, Julie? She's coming. I think I messed her up. Yeah. Let's see if we can throw some humor out here. Wait a minute. Oh, you're not on there. Thank you. She got me coffee, so everybody give her a thank you. Thank you. Gotta have coffee, man. All right, let's see. What would be funny to throw out here? Somebody might not have seen some of this crazy crap we do. Yeah, let's see here. I need to make some new crap, Glenn. Oh, man, that shit's hot. I'll let that cool off a little bit. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see what happens here. Who did that? Pie in my face?
What do you do when that happens to you? When you slam a pie in your face? I don't know how often you slam pies in your face, but what do you do with the stuff that gets over all your product? Just let me know in the comments first of all,
Yeah, okay. That begs a question. What do you guys do when you slam a pie into your face and it gets all over your product? So go ahead and make your comments. What do you do when that happens to you? It's kind of like the question. Because I know everybody here is probably lined up to slam pies in their face. So just go ahead and put that in there. Let's see here. What are we missing? Yeah, got to get Chatty in there, guys. Let's get Chatty. He going to Boss Resell Remix next. He's going to Boston to resell. Wow, man, that's a long haul. You're gonna have to sell a lot to make up just for the fuel on that trip, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw this out there for anybody right now. Do not get on an airplane right now, okay? They're going down like Linda Lovelace in the 70s, folks. I'm not making light of this, but I am kind of making a joke. It shouldn't even be funny, but I'm just saying, don't do it. You've got these crazy people that are mind controlled. They had government programs that they said didn't exist, that they tried to get rid of. It started with the letter M, and then it went all the way, and then to the letter K, and that was the most ultra of things that it could have been, but it was real. And these people, they hear a trigger word, and then they go into that programming, and they do that through torture and all that other good stuff that that every American begs for when they become a citizen here, home of the free and the land of the, we didn't know it, but we had a big red, white, and blue right up our. Yeah, and that's what we're getting away from now, man. And the other countries around the world they're on board with this, man. And if the whole world is going to be better off for what's going on in America, because where we go, the rest of the world goes. Without us, it's over. Okay, that's just the way it is. So I'm just saying, don't get on a plane right now. It's not worth it unless your life depends on. But I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying, I wouldn't do it. I don't even think they're reporting all of them.
Probably not.
They never do. They only want to this mainstream crap, man. I can't believe they're still up and running, man. knowing what people know that they've done, they've lied. I mean, but see, the reason they're able to do that is because we had a certain president that was in office before Trump won in 2016 and won again in 2020 and 20. But I digress. That he made it legal for the mainstream news to use propaganda against the people because that was his plan. Okay, you have that. You control people's minds. No more. We're done with it. We're not done. We're done with that. We're done with the school curriculum, all that bull crap, man. You know, some of the things they've been teaching, some of the most unholy things I've ever heard of in my life. I cannot believe they got away with this. And some of the people going to these these PTA meetings or whatnot, and they act like little. They sit up there with their mask on and all their Hitler looks and their little mini mustaches. You sit down. You cannot decide what you want for your children. We'll do. They're not your children. We know what they do with children. I'm not even going to get into that. Why isn't people freaked out that 320,000 are missing that came over here? I don't understand that. Where's the outrage, man?
Yeah.
Where's the outrage? If it was one of your, you'd be interested. Unbelievable. All right, come on, get chatty, guys. I can't keep this up. You got to get chatty, or I'm gonna. If y'all don't get chatty, I'm gonna throw up a stupid video. I promise. You don't think I'll do it? Oh, you don't think I'll do it? Okay, Glenn. I don't think they think I'll do it.
I don't think so.
All right, we're gonna do it. Let's see. How do we want to approach this? Do I just want to start showing cats? All right, let's do this. This is stupid. All right, I'm going to star this post in case, because all the incoming posts, there's going to be hundreds of them. So here we go. Let's do a stupid video. Here we go.
Boom, 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 boom. That's right. Yeah.
That was stupid. It was stupid. Now we've got 0 comments to comment on. All right. Well, you know what you're going to get. You know what you're going to get? There's one. Okay, it worked. I bet it's Mad Dog. There it is. I'd love to see the TK Treasures Unit, Brownsboro Road. You want to see the TK? All right, let's show him that. He wants to see it. I say let's show it to him. If we can find it. We will try, Mad Dog. I promise we'll try. So we're going to here. We're sharing the screen. We're there. Now I got to take this comment down. Go back here. Okay. We're not going to go there. So that would be at 40299. I'll have to go 10 miles on that one. I've bought over there quite a few, actually. They used to be better over there, but the area kind of went to hell. Okay. So we're going to show the map. Okay. All right, Browns Lane. Goldsmith Lane. That's not it. Well, shit, I don't see it. Hang on, I haven't given up yet. Okay, that's going to be on the other side of the freeway. All right, I'm going to have to go to 25 miles maybe. Okay. Devon. That used to be Life Storage. I might check these out. That sells tomorrow, but that's a piece of crap, I can tell. Wait a minute. Is that an antique? Wait a minute, guys. Let me look at this real quick, Mad Dog. I hadn't seen this. Oh, for God's sakes. It's a manager special. I don't want that. Yeah, I don't want that crap. Okay. This is a 20. Let's take out the, we're going to look for the, what he calls a KT Treasures unit. And I know what he means by that. So 25 miles. Let's show the map. It's supposed to be on the other side of the freeway. How did that happen? I don't know how that happened. Okay, maybe this is it. Hell no. I never. What's the name of the facility, man? If I knew the name of the facility, I might be able to find it, but there's nothing over there on the other side of the freeway where I know it is. And these aren't showing it. I'm going to keep looking. Why not, right? Sometimes they might not show up on the map, maybe. Shepherdsville, Lockup, Cube Smart, Peter. Huh. 2 days.
He said it's called Boro Storage.
I mean, wasn't that the street where Brownsboro Road?
Yeah, he just typed in Boro Storage.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me look at this. Oh, it says baby items. If it's got baby items in it, I don't want it. I need to look at it anyway. Damn it. I don't want to get suckered into it. Yeah, look at that pile of crap. There's no way. No way, folks.
I wouldn't give you $10 for it.
No, I wouldn't want to go clean it out. I feel like I'd be doing a job for them. All right. Well, there isn't anything with a Boro because I've never heard of that. What's this? That's 7th Street. That's all the way. Now there's only 3. A while ago, there was a bunch of them. Look at that. Let's go up into space.
He said it's the last page, Mark.
Okay, well let's go into North Africa here. What's in North Africa? No. It's the last on the page. It starts with a B. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. KO. God, look at all the ones that I've been to that location. It's trash over there, man. Look, you can always tell when they got so many lockers every time. All right, what's that? Extra space. Wait a minute. No, that's at frickin' Jeffersonville. I wouldn't go over there. No more. I will not go over there. Y'all know why. I've shown you many times why I'm not going back over there. See, now we're over into Indiana, man. And I can't find it, Mad Dog. Sorry, man. I'm getting frustrated. Weed eater. Yeah, I'm pissing in the wind right now, man. All we are is pissing in the wind. Mm-hmm. I just want to look at this pile of crap again. Oh, crap in the wind. I quit. I quit. I quit. That funny, the map. Yeah, the map that just disappeared. Crockers. I've never heard of that. Crockers and I knew Crockers Lockers, but they haven't been on YouTube in years. Remember them, Glenn? Crockers
Yeah,
Lockers?
yeah, yeah.
They quit putting out videos in 2020. They had like 1,400 subscribers, and they haven't posted in 4 years. Now they're down to 900. Tubbs. Hey, Jody, genealogy. Added to my new channel at Marketplace Boutique. Oh, okay. She's got her other channel. Okay, welcome, Jody. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I'd have thought you were somebody new. Appreciate you. Yeah, Mad Dog said there was some staged. Well, we can look at public storage. Let's do that. Okay, that'd be something. I know I can find those. So I got to go back here. There we go. Now, public storage. All right. Yeah. I can never find anything on this, man. Oh, let's do it this way. I'll go into auction tools, bookmark facilities, and then I can go down to the P's. See, there's none that's B. Of course, I might not have bookmarked it. So we'll go to the P's. Public storage. Okay, there's 9 at this one. Bardstown Road, okay. That looks like a pile of crap. Wait a minute, there is a wheelchair in there. We got to at least look at this. That's not a wheelchair, Mark. God, look at that pile of crap. It looks like they pushed it in there with a like a lawnmower or something, like a riding lawnmower. Shoved it in. Look at all that crap. And look at the top of that furniture. Yeah, they really took care of their stuff, folks. Why did I even click on this? Yeah, I'm a little bit picky about these. You got that right. I can afford to be picky. Oh, good Lord, I've already got a pool table. Let's see this one. I don't need another one. But what's all this stuff? Appliances, bedding, clothing boxes, bags, totes, electronics, computers, furniture, toys. That's not a good pool table. I don't want to mess with it anyway. Big stuffed animals. They probably don't smell right. Oh, crap. I'm not a happy camper with this one. Yeah, look at all the dirty mattresses in the back. Good cheap locker, I guess, if you don't mind a lot of junk. Oh, is that an old? It's not that old. Shoes, what size are those? Can't tell. Let's see what else they got. That sucks. Trying to be upbeat here, but I can't. Every other word I'm saying it sucks. Yeah. Well, good grief. Yeah, I'm lost. All right, I'm coming back in here. We're not getting anywhere with me going fiddling around with that crap. I'm going to go to the hundreds of new comments. Yeah, here we go. No wheelchair. No, it was just a regular chair. Because when I see wheelchairs, I think somebody passed away. What did their family put away for them? Sometimes they wipe them out, put away the stuff they don't know what to do with, and they don't want to give it away yet. Where we are at. I feel like I'm messing up here, Mad Dog. But the coffee's good and hot. All right, we can go for a while if we keep these comments going, and then I'll figure out some way to entertain the masses. It's not like I'm going to tase myself like I did on that one show. That's not cool, man. I mean, I've had Carolina Reapers go down my neck. I've been tased on this show. I've had pie slammed into my face on this show.
Chucky tried to kill you.
Chucky dropped a heavy tray onto my microphone, which shoved it almost into my face. Let's see if I can show that. Yes, Jody, coffee is right. Got to have that. Let's see if I've got the one where Chucky did that, Glenn. That's a good idea. He did me good here. I hope I got that. It exists somewhere. Oh, no, not that. That's not it. Oh, no. Jeez. Wait a minute. It could happen. Well, maybe not. Well, I haven't given up yet. Glenn, I don't think that's it. What's this? I was trying to get Larry to help me with my keyboard. You know, the one that I slammed a pie in my face 2 weeks ago. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I got freaking pie in it, dude. And all of a sudden my keys were sticking. And Larry's saying, well, just pull the keys out. Well, I was trying to get the keys out of this thing. And here it is. You see this? And then this key, it flew out. And then my cats were batting it around. Daggone thing. There. How about that? Now look at what you've done. So now look at what he did.
He tried it.
Larry, damn it. Now you made me break my keyboard. Now look at what you've done.
Jennifer thought she said she thought you were going to take your eye out.
Why would I do that? I got 4 of them. I'm not going to give up one of them. Yeah, I cannot find it, man. Oh, Chucky. Yeah, Chucky. It was some nice units at Public Storage. Vintage lace, Armstrong bikes can be 100 or more. I think I used to go to those live auctions there, man, and God, I kind of miss those days. But that was until I started doing them online, man. It was like, this is so much nicer. You can sit down and just study these things. Sometimes you can get better deals at a live auction, though. I'll admit that. Breaking my keyboard. I love Chucky verse. Yeah, let's see if we can find a Chucky. Yeah, let's Chuckalize this a little bit. Oh, no. Where are you, Chucky?
Oh, come on, you got it. Oh, what's the matter? Are you gonna hiss at me? Ouch! Ow! Chucky! Chucky! Hey! so little. You a good little cat? That's cute.
Here we go. How about this?
Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider, sat down beside her, said, "What's in the bowl, bitch?"
What's in the bowl? Mad Dog's breaking his keyboard. I got an idea, Mad Dog. Why don't you make a video of you breaking your keyboard, and then we'll highlight it here on the show. Send it to me and on one of my Facebook, or either Facebook or Stacker on Facebook, Sarcastic Storage Deck. Yeah, that'd be funny, man. Let's see if I got any one of me breaking a keyboard. I might have one. Let's see what it looks like. I bet I got one somewhere. Here's one, man. This can happen to anybody, an experienced buyer, a new buyer. When you get into a unit and you're banking on what doesn't show, this can happen. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, look at this crap. You see that? That's what I'm talking about. Look at this. Now look at the mess. You see what I'm talking about here? We got a freaking mess. That's great. That's great. Goose egg. That's right. Let's see how much activity we got going here. All right. Here's a question. Or is it a statement? It is easy or harder to buy public storage online. Well, here's the good news about it. One thing, you don't have to drive all over town to areas where you don't normally buy at, but then again, you're already there, so you might. I would rather have a week to think about that locker. Now, I know it's not going to help the price of it, but I have gotten so many good lockers online that I like the fact that I could sit down on the couch and relax and target the lockers I want, have a backup plan. I personally like them better online. I didn't think I'd ever say that because I would used to tell people, oh, if they go online, I don't know if I'll even, well, they went online, so damn right I was still interested. That's how I bought it. And yes, okay. I love cat videos. Yeah, let's see if I got another one up here. I'm gonna have to download some more into the queue here. Or let's do this. I can go onto my computer and go, let's see, present video file. Let's see. Oh, here's some. I'll go ahead and show this here, Glenn. This is something I got out of this last unit. It's just one little part of it. And this, I'm just going to go ahead and show this. There we go.
What we got here? Keep that. Okay, that's the Mount Rushmore of horror. There we go. Got a nice shirt. Texas Chainsaw Massacre shirt. Oh yeah, these are good. Check this one out. Not too close. Maybe. Oh, it's a long sleeve. You'll float too. How about that? This is good stuff. Let's see if this is a good one. Motel Hell. All right. All right. That's a nice little haul of shirts.
It wasn't that daggone nice, was it? That's what I mean. It wasn't really enough to put up. There's going to be a little bit more, but sorry about that, guys.
Little shirts.
Actually, I've got about I found more. So there's like 9 or 10 of them. I feel like they're like $5 a piece at least. So that's, so that's kind of something, I guess. There'll be more stuff. I haven't even gone through the stuff in my van yet, but most of the van stuff is bigger items. So there's not going to be a lot to show there. Let's see what else I got. I know it was a cat video. Okay. Present. I want to show one too. See if I can find it. What's this? What do you do when a locker's full of needles? Mold, mildew, stinky, stench. Well, I got rid of it. I took all the coins I could find out of it. I kept a few items I showed here last week. Some of the stuff in the front of the unit was okay, but there was the mold in there and the mildew. I just had to get rid of it.
I'm like you said last weekend. I think if she kept that locker, she might have had some legal recourse against them for that.
Yeah, because her stuff was ruined because of the locker. Because everything in the back of it, the back wall faced the outside where there was, and it was actually bags of stuff back there that were stuck to the floor because it was froze to the floor. Oh, okay. That was all of that video. There we go.
Here.
There we go. All right, we'll see if the comments are still rolling. We can go a little bit longer here. Blurry pictures on the KT treasures. If I find it later, tubs and clothes, red lids, and clear. I will look again. I'll probably find it when I'm not online here. Yeah, mold. When you get that in there, man, you cannot. Everything that's got mold on it, it's usually ruined. I mean, except silver and gold. I mean, you can get mold on. I'll take moldy silver and gold anytime I can get it. Give me a whole bucket of moldy silver. I'll take it. I'll figure out a way to clear it off and clean it up. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to show him a cat video. All right, we're going to do that. We got 4,000 people here right now, so we're going to check it out. Let's see if I got one. Let's see. This is one I don't like to show, but y'all know about how Sadie and Thomas has had a battle going on for a long time and they don't get along. Well, this is what started it, and you're not going to believe who started it. Sadie. Yeah. That started it. That's what started that battle, and it hadn't been good since.
Sadie was the instigator there.
He was. She got it started. He wasn't even approaching her. He was minding his own business, and she came and just started that. So I mean, he had to throw hands back, right? I mean, he didn't have any choice.
Yeah, he's up against the wall.
I mean, what was he supposed to do? She was throwing punches. But that's what started it. Right after that, they never have gotten along, and I guess I understand. Why would she? I would ask her, why would you do that? I just don't understand it. I do not know. Let me see here. Okay, I might have one. Oh, whoa. Studio. And okay. Maybe I can come up with something else. We got a few more minutes. If quarter till, if we don't get any comments, guys, we're going to shut this sucker down. So the cat can hold his own. That was Sadie. That she was holding her own, but Thomas was just like, "What are you doing? You're crazy." Just like Mad Dog said, That was all Sadie, man. That was all her fault. Let's see if I got something else. That would be along those lines. Chucky's plan gone wrong. Let's see what that one. I forgot about this one. He didn't make it. He didn't make it.
4 instead of 6 feet.
What the hell was that? All right, let me try one more time here. That wasn't the one video I thought it was, but that was slightly entertaining. Something like that'll get 500 views though, and 1 sub. I used to get more though. I used to, so I'm still trying. I haven't given up. I'm always going to put out cat content. That's at least half my channel. Let's see. There's got to be more. Oh yeah, that's Peaches and Sadie. Yeah, you've seen that one. All right, where? We'll find one here. Come on, Mark. You got to be quicker than this. Let's see what this is going to do. There's little Chucky. There's when he was a baby. He's playing with Thomas Mateo.
That's nice, Thomas. Ooh. Thomas loves his little kitty.
Yeah, that was that's Thomas's little cat. Here, Thomas, we got you a cat. Yeah, let's see. How many times did Chuck try climbing the fence before he could do it? Well, he made a few failed efforts, and he kept trying. He never gave up, and then he was able to figure out how to do it. He had to get his nails. He had to jump in at that same moment he landed to dig his nails in and then immediately make the jump. And once he did that, he was able to get onto the fence, and it's never been the same since. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let's see if I got another one since we're having fun. Let's see here. Come on, Mark. You got to be quicker than this. God, I'm slower than I was. I'm getting worse. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting slower. All right, here. I'm at the right page. Chucky's plan gone wrong. Sadie, yeah, I'm going to have to download more of these videos from my channel to here. That way I can run them through CapCut and do some crazy stuff with it. What am I doing here? Oh, I don't want to do that. That's stupid. That was stupid. Okay, come on. I'm getting slower and slower and slower. All right, here we go.
That's something that Douglas never did.
Oh, Thomas.
Really? This is a new one for you, Thomas. Oh, Thomas.
That was the attack of the 50-foot cat. Wait a minute, I already showed that one. That was the attack of the 50-foot cat right there. Hey, Craig, you could be slower. I could. I can get slower. You heard it here first. How you doing, bud? Good to see you here, man. Yeah, maybe I'll go with one more, and then we can sign off of here because we had to wait for you, Craig. We couldn't go anywhere till you got here, so now that you're here, we can think about it. Let's see here. Let's do something interesting. That's not interesting. Could I go a little slower? No, I couldn't go any slower than this. Let's see. Maybe we can. Oh, this is my beloved Douglas. I want to show him again. We haven't had him for 2 years now. He only had a 5-year lifespan, which sucked, but he was the greatest cat ever. This is
Douglas,
him.
what are you doing? Oh, Douglas.
Douglas. There he is. I have to show that every now and then. I love Douglas. Keeps him alive. I check him out every now and then. There he is. LOL. Let's see if I can find something for Craig. He hadn't. Let's find a Craig video. What do you say? A Craig video before we sign off today. Chucky helped me find silver. This is a good way to sign off. This is where Chucky was helping me.
Chucky's out here helping me sort tubs from this last unit where I got 50 tubs. And he sniffed this out for me. Well, actually I did, but a little jewelry box that he found. And all these rings are fake except for this one. It's a sterling ring. Thank you, Chucky.
Yeah, I mean, he helped me find that. That's a good start. Okay, one more time, folks. This is going to be for Craig. Let's see, Craig. Let's see, I know I saw one. Let's see here. Do-dee-doo, do-dee-doo-dee-doo-doo. Do-dee-doo. Come on. Oh, here we go. Here's Sadie hauling ass.
Oh. Hey. Well, shh.
Thomas gave her the stink eye. One more time. God, I'm doing a terrible job today, man. At least I recognize it, man. Here's one way to just, have y'all ever done you test your furniture with a basketball? This is how you know if it's bad furniture.
All right, guys, an important thing to do when you get a piece of furniture getting ready to sell. I showed you those 3 pieces that we put up today. This one, it's been here for a while, so you want to polish it up. And we do a real easy test. You just take a basketball, and if it rattles or it has any cracks or anything, because it should be able to take a basketball being slammed on it without any problem. So we test furniture like that. So this piece is really nice. It's solid wood. So what we do is we take the basketball here and then you just bounce it on it. No, that's not going to work, guys. See, that piece didn't make the cut. Because when a basketball can do that, yeah. All right.
Yeah. Do you ever use that test, Glenn?
No, not with a basketball. I used a baseball bat once.
Yeah. Let's see. I still got to do that one for Craig before we sign off. Let's see if I can find it. Where is it, Craig? I can't seem to find it. Yeah, he's making me lose it. Wait a minute, what's this? What is this?
Doug.
There's my Douglas.
Attaboy. That's a good boy. Come on. That's a good boy. Y'all ready to come in? Come on, Tyler. Come on, Sadie. That's a good boy. Time to round him up for the evening. Come on, Tyler. Yeah. Come on, Sadie. Got to do this every night. Come on, Sadie. Oh, she's going to fight me. Come on. Come on, Sadie. Oh, Sadie. You're going the wrong way. Oh, Sadie. Oh, she just did the exact wrong thing. Oh. All right. Woo! Rounding up the cats.
Yep, that's the old crew. All right, what I'm going to do now, folks, I'm going to come into the chat. We'll do the rest of the comments, and then we will sign off. And Douglas is a great cat. God bless. Man, I miss that cat. We wouldn't have Chucky, but it's okay. I mean, it ended with a bang. Oh, that's an emotional Douglas there. I love that cat. Always will. Let's see if I can have something to end on here. Oh, Mad Dog, this is a question for you. Does Pirate ever do this when he does his Whatnot auctions? This is how I would do him. I was showing how I would do him. But does he do this?
You guys, if on YouTube, you all know there's plenty of auctions going on. YouTube auctions, they're free right now. And other sites like Whatnot and eBay are kind of trying to butt in and get in on the action and charge a little fee there, I'm sure. So I've noticed some people selling stuff on YouTube, and there's a lot of things that get 0 bids. But what I'm saying, here's what you do. I'm going to give you an example of what you can do to where you're going to move all the stuff. So what you do, let's say you put up this real nice cup. This is a royal something or other bull crap. No, it's a nice one. All right. And you say, well, starting bid is $1. And they look and well, what happens? Then nobody bids. You just go, okay, let's go to the next item.
What do you think, Mad Dog? Is that how he does it? Or because what do you do with the items that nobody wants, man? All right, guys. I had a decent show today. Sorry about how slow I am, but I'll try to get some more content for the next time. And we got so much good things happening, man. Just keep your patience together, and then you're going to see a great country to live in once again. And you're going to see a good story, Janet, for me again sometime, hopefully soon. The dump. Yeah, I'd put it. It went there, all right. Duck says he wouldn't sell on Whatnot. He takes to the flea market. Yeah, he goes to that one in Martinez. I think Glenn's aware of that area there. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we're going to end the show now. I appreciate all of you. And Glenn, I appreciate you being here every week. I really, really love that fact. And you've never missed a show. And yeah, that's amazing, man.
What, 3 years?
Yes, sir. So we will do this again, same time, same station next week. Hopefully we got some big news to share. Hopefully we got some entertaining content, and we'll see you. Y'all take care. And I'll leave you all with, yeah, we'll find something to leave you with. Let's see. What are we going to leave them with? Something good, right? All right. Take care, guys. We'll see you later.
I'm heading back to the future.
Oh, God. How about this? Wouldn't you really like to have this? Wouldn't you?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we need your verdict.
Guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
You, sir, have been declared guilty of pressed wood. Guilty. You say, and you got still! Guilty of pressed wood. Guilty.